drop. So what we did, and again, we're doing it our style. We could have done one grand sale,
fair.
but it's not, to us, we wanted everybody to get a fair chance to go to every district and see what that district has and what that district is known for. And it also helps with the foot traffic of people that goes to the specific districts, right? So Corazal and Orange Rock is the first one, May 31st. And what it is we're inviting our vendors. So we have country foods, country meats, we have running W. So we have local vendors. So they will set up outside of the stores. For the smaller ones, we're going to lock off the streets. And on that specific day, quality for that specific branch will offer 50 cents discount off per chicken. 50 years, 50 cents off per chicken per that day.
Per chicken
Just
or pound?
Per pound, per that specific fair,
That's a
fair
huge
area.
discount.
Yeah.
So we're looking at, let's say if it's a whole chicken, a large chicken, we're looking at something like $1.99 a pound roughly per chicken. Right?
With the discount.
With the discount,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Correct. So it's less than $2. And again, let's do perspective. A pound of pork right now is over $6. Well, it went up, so it's almost $6-7 right now. A pound of beef is $8 a pound. Fish is almost $5-6 a pound. So we're looking at the cheapest protein in the country will go cheaper for those fair days. That is designated for that.
I could already see the rush.
Yeah.
I could already see the rush because just as the price stands, people on the weekends, especially, they rush to go. So you can imagine the rush with 50 cents off.
Right, and what makes it even better, you say rush, we say excitement. So what makes it even better is that on those specific days, of course, we have music. We're going to be having giveaways at the branches. We will have bouncy houses for the kids. Belize City one, Ozzy the Clown will be there.
When is that one?
Face paint, that one is going to be
June 20.
28th.
Oh,
June
28th.
Okay.
June 28 will be Belize City one.
Any deals inside the Chicken Express? Because they were talking about this part to sell chicken, but how about the Chicken Express? Come on, man, give me something.
I know, he loves Chicken Express, guys.
Yeah, love.
Our prices are already so low in Chicken Express, I don't think I can go any lower.
Yeah. Come on,
I feel you. Fair
You
enough.
get value for your money at
You
Chicken
do.
Express, correct?
You do. 100%.
Most restaurants it's $35, $28 for chicken fingers. We're still at $15.
Yeah, and a spicy chicken burger. My favorite on the menu for sure. It's only $10.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So, and then everything ends at Spanish Lookout July 28th. So we're having a grand fair July 28th at Spanish Lookout. Everybody's welcome.
26th?
No, that one is the July 26th, sorry.
Yes.
July 26th, which is the last Saturday in July.
And that includes the parade as well.
That one, we still have to work out some logistics with the parade. We have to get permission, of course, from the community.
Okay.
To do a parade, there are certain restrictions. So, of course, that one is different. And as well, the Belize City one, I listened to news last night with the new SI. And my plan was to go through all of that area because you guys purchase from us. Some people come all the way from Makagungulum, come to quality, come buy chicken on their Saturday and Friday, and we appreciate you. I personally appreciate you. So I plan to take the motorcade all through there, Fabas Road, Central American Boulevard. But because I heard last night
with the gathering,
gathering, so I will try to make contact with the commissioner and figure out
a way to do
it. Right?
Yeah, I think you'll have to navigate a lot of security concerns and having security logistical nightmare, I'm sure. But yes,
and don't worry, I will try my best to make sure it comes in your area because you guys are what makes quality.
Yeah. Well, Andre, we certainly believe that to get the best quality poultry, you have to stop at Quality Poultry. I know that 50 years is a big deal in general, and for a business to be so long-standing is one that needs to be commended as well. We've had you guys on various programs that we provide as well, highlighting what you guys have to offer. As what Paul said as well too, though, I think what's important for us to highlight is the way that Quality Poultry has intertwined itself in our own Belizean identity. And that is something that is also worth highlighting. When we look back at 50 years, obviously you haven't been there since the start of it.
No, I've been 13 years.
During the 13 years that you've been here, what do you think has been one of the main drivers of the longevity of this company?
I would have to say off my head, just the love that the company has for our customers, and that is the honest truth. We have customers that have been purchasing from Quality before I was born. I have a lady on Central American Boulevard. When she sees me, she's a very old lady, and she holla, chicken man, and she hugs me. And my daughter buy Quality for you, and my granddaughter buy chicken for you. And when I'm small, I used to go up North Front Street, the farmers market, and buy my chicken. So there is stories along with it. So it's just a matter of love. It's just we offer chicken, we offer groceries, we offer that, but it's just a matter, we try to make it as family friendly as possible. Most of my salesmen know the customer's name by first name. I have Mr. Eber, one of the salesmen, has been with Quality for over 15 years. He knows all of his customers by name, birth date. When Christmas comes, they give him gift. That's just the love that they have for him, the service that he gives to them. He makes the customers know that, okay, you are my family, and that's the same thing every other district does, right? So I would think that would be the driving factor.
In your view, what is important as a mainstay for Quality Poultry to see another 50 years?
Okay, so of course every generation different. This younger generation, I love you guys, but you drive me crazy.
Do we?
Because
You said we.
because we go on trend, right? So whatever is trending, and that's what
true.
they look at, right? So it's very keen that we stay focused on what's trending. We stay focused on what the current situation is. Like, for instance, the younger generation, they don't like to clean chicken.
Anyways, I don't
They
follow nobody.
they don't want to cut up chicken.
Yeah.
They don't want to touch raw chicken.
Yeah.
But you know what?
You are right.
But you know what? We're Quality. We saw that. We first saw that. And so we have products that are already cleaned with vinegar, by the way.
Yeah.
And so when you're done cleaning,
with
wash it with vinegar.
Don't wash it with vinegar. People don't believe me. We wash it with vinegar.
We are still doing vinegar ourselves.
All our seasoned products are washed with vinegar.
Okay. I try that. I trust you.
And again, does it have any scientific thing with it? No, it doesn't.
It's a part of our culture.
Is it a part of our culture? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So all our seasoned products are already seasoned with the vinegar, already clean. That we have a team of about 8 people that literally stand and clean the chicken, wash it with vinegar, season it, put it in the bags, and so it already comes pre-seasoned. So if you want to cook for your mom or your dad, Father's Day is coming up and you want to do a little barbecue, we already have that season. Put that on the grill.
Yeah.
But
We like convenience.
No, listen. I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm the chicken cleaner in my home. When my wife was pregnant, she just had this whole issue with I maybe it was an excuse to get me trapped, right? She couldn't clean the chicken because she can't stand it.
The smell?
And since then, that was over a year now, I took over that, and she hasn't been back in the kitchen cleaning the chicken. So
I have the solution for you.
What's the solution?
It's called Chicken Express season products. It's already it's in all our stores. You don't have to clean your chicken, and then that way you can tell her, babe, just slap it in the pot.
Listen, I don't mind, but it takes up time, and I think for us, that's the challenge. This generation, we just feel like we don't have the time.
We just want convenience.
We want to get it done, get it out of the way, and so to have that Chicken Express product.
Okay, and then we also have further processing now. That's also something we're looking at for the future. So, for instance, pretty soon we're going to be launching our line of hot dogs.
Okay.
So we sent someone in the US to learn how to make hot dog sausages. We invested a couple $millions on other further packaging, state-of-the-art packaging. So pretty soon, maybe in the next 2 months, you will see all of the packages would be like what you see in the US and in Mexico. So it's not hand sealed, it's just sealed by a machine. So we are making investments to ensure that what you get on your table is what you want, and it's the best in the country.
Well, we certainly believe that.
Okay, and there's one more thing to add to the 50. I know we're kind of running out of time. So again, doing it our style, doing it quality style, doing it Belizean style. So we also launched, it was a soft launch, I'm officially here to tell you, we are launching our loyalty cards program.
Oh.
So it's for every, you come to the branch, whatever branch is convenient to you. If you live in Curacao, go to Curacao, Orange. If you live in Orange and you work in Belize City and you want to apply for the card, you come to Belize City, that's no problem. So you apply for the card, it's free of cost. When you're registered in the system and you start purchase, it's $1 per 1 point. So every dollar you spend, you get a point. Right? And it's redeemable at 2,500 points equals $25.
Oh.
You call what?
$25.
25, okay.
Right. And you can redeem that points for poultry products.
Okay.
So if you struck for cash and you want a chicken, just use my points, please. Get it off of my points. So that is the way it works.
Yeah.
All right. That sounds good. I love that. Yeah.
And that's in collaboration with 58 years.
All right. And how do we get the cards you said?
You just go to whatever quality poultry products that is close, nearest to you or the one you love, and you just tell them, I want to apply for the loyalty card. They will give you a QR code to scan. You scan the QR code, you fill in the information, and then it logs you in the system, and it takes about 2 weeks for you to get the card.
All right.
Okay.
Right now, if you are like my dad, who is not as computer savvy or phone savvy, then you go into the branch, they will fill out your information, they enter it in the system for you. So again, we're just trying to make it as convenient for you.
And then you can use the card. You'd have to be able to redeem the points only at the Quality Poultry outlets or wherever sells quality.
No, only at the Quality Poultry outlets.
Okay, got you.
Only at the Quality Poultry outlets, but any one of the outlets countrywide.
All right. Well, Andre, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Happy 50th.
Thank you.
And we wish you guys all the best. All right, we take our final break, and when we come back, it's all about the YMCA lending a hand to future scholars.
My name is Christian Palma. I'm the owner of CRK Services, and I've been operating this business for 7 years in Big Falls, Toledo District. I use the Biz Bank online services because it's quite fast, reliable, and easy. Before I started to use the Biz Bank online services, I had to make a lot of trips into town, which cost me a lot, especially fuel. So the fact that I have to use my credit card every day, I can do an online instant payment and make my life easy. My customers can do payments towards me and it reaches in instant. As fast, it's convenient for my business. I don't have to be up and down. I can do it anywhere I want. I would recommend you using the Belize Bank online services because for you, it will save you a lot of time.
We at FullTech Systems understand that technology isn't just a tool, it's a game changer. At home, smart devices and AI are revolutionizing daily life. In education, tech is making learning more interactive and accessible for students and educators alike. For businesses and government, it's driving innovation, streamlining operations, and unlocking growth, leveraging tech for better services, infrastructure, and security. At FullTech Systems, we help you thrive with cutting-edge solutions, partnering with leaders like Dell, HP, Microsoft, APC, Fortinet, Cisco, and Tomy Inc. We deliver the right products for your needs, whether it's boosting efficiency, improving customer engagement, or scaling operations. Connect with us and let's drive innovation together. FullTech Systems, your technology center, where you come for the price, but stay for the service.
One of the things that I like about pediatrics is that it's never just about the child, it's also about family, extracurricular activities, sports, school, all of those things we get involved in. I think one of the nice things is also that it's about empowering families, so giving them the knowledge that they need. It's actually about forming a community of people who support each other. We're in this parenting journey together.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
of your laundry so you can take care of your family.
Welcome back and thank you for staying tuned. This is our fourth and final conversation for this morning, and it's all about the YMCA and their car wash. It's coming up to raise funds for the initiatives that they engage in across the board. And we have joining us on set Dr. Clara Cuellar, who's the Executive Director over YMCA. We also have Mr. Herman Williams, who's a youth leader, and Mr. Devon Lopez, also a youth leader.
Good
morning.
Morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning. It's a pleasure to have you. Dr. Cuellar, let's first talk a bit about YMCA and what's the objective and vision over there.
Okay. Well, good morning, Belize. It's always a joy, and thank you all. You're always good to host, so we can share what we do. We're into youth development, and everything is centered around making sure that they have opportunities so that life will be better for them in the future. And one of the pillars we're going to discuss a lot today is meaningful work. How can we, and meaningful work means work where they learn and therefore increase their income rather than just minimum wage work where they don't, so that they can learn to advance and can afford a better life for themselves.
How did you fall into this sector of youth work?
My father. I learned volunteerism from I was a young girl growing up, whether it was at Scout Association, Lions. My father is a founding member of Lions, so I did Lions International. And we always had people around. There was always people to work with, to guide, that guided me, and as well as that my family guided. So I was attracted to this from I was in university. I wrote a paper and said, one day that's where I'll end up. I didn't think it would be that early in my life, but the door opened, and so I've been there for 20 years.
Would you say that in your childhood, the youth work around you played a pivotal role in shaping your future and the person you are today?
Absolutely, and I hope the youths can share some of that. What essentially, having a community is what youth work can be. If we can create atmospheres where young people are learning and laughing and falling down and getting up and being supported and learning that that's all a part of the journey and the cycle in life, then it makes for better. So it's people who they trust, they can ask questions to, who they can get mad at, and they know that that's not the end of it. Tomorrow we're still good. Those ebbs and flows of life is what it has to be, with central focus. What are we trying to move to at the end? And for us at the end is ensuring our youth start from the age of 7, so retention is important to us, because we feel like you said, shaping lives take, as you know, beyond 18, but if we can use 7 to 18, so we don't do 6 months program. These young people are there at least 8 years now.
Oh, wow.
So the longevity is what have them learning a lot of skills, learning to fall down and get up, learning to then support the younger ones coming up. For example, they made kites when they were young, and every year now they help to make kites for the younger ones. Right. Yeah. So that is an important part of what we do. As they say, each one teach one. You know, that sort of modeling and mentorship is integral to the program we do.
The YMCA is an international organization. I remember growing up hearing the YMCA song.
YMCA.
Yeah. And you know, it was so catchy, and we still know it now. But I think what we don't recognize, at least here in Belize, is the many lives that it has shaped, especially for our young boys. One of the things, Ms. Cuellar, that you spoke of was the longevity, the continuity that has helped shape these young men into youth leaders. And so now we have with us 2 youth leaders on the couch, Devon and Herman. And I'd like to ask you boys, what keeps you at the YMCA? You both are considered youth leaders within your community, but what is it about the YMCA that you appreciate that has kept you here?
Well, what I appreciate about the Y is that the family-like structure, that they say it slowly, then you learn how to get out of that stuttering.
And
Well, you didn't hear him stutter.
No.
Did he stutter, Paul?
No, he
No,
did
he
not.
did not. Herman, what about you?
Oh, the part that kept me there was also a sense of family. I had peers that helped me and that I look up to, that I wanted to be more like, because they were very strong in different fields. I was strong in different fields, and so we helped each other grow in those fields that we were a little bit weaker in, and we still have communication to this day, and we're still friends. So that's what kept me at the YMCA.
I just want to point out one thing, and this might be insignificant, but for me, it means a lot. Dr. Cuellar, we just heard two of your youth leaders speak very eloquently, one, excuse me, and they were also very expressive and highlighted the structure within the organization and the family dynamic that has shaped them. I think that that is so important. For me, what stood out was how eloquent both of you are as well, though. I absolutely love to hear a young person that, one, knows exactly what they want to say and how to say it as well. Kudos to that. And so you guys continue to do your fundraising for your activities that are taking place. One of them upcoming is very unique. You have a goal to wash 100 vehicles in one day.
Love that goal. Yeah.
I think it's very ambitious.
Yeah, it is.
It is the YMCA.
It is the YMCA after all. Okay.
We take challenges.
Talk about how this this initiative, this fundraiser, will support the many activities taking place, and some of them that are still currently ongoing.
Well, first let me just do the overview part and let the guys who are the leaders on the car wash have fun with Paul and you on describing how this will happen. But one of the essential pillars for YMCA is meaningful work. How can we give skills to young people so when they come out they get jobs that will help them to sustain themselves? And the more we prepare them, whether it's in conversations in English, because we do that, and please, Belize, good morning, Silvana. We do a Creole too, including Creole session in the summer. They have to talk Creole and spell it.
Absolutely.
And read it.
We need to know
We
how to
need
switch
to
it
read
up.
it, spell it, write, and switch it up. So every summer it's how can we be creative. And they do a lot of work at the Y. They cut the yard, they clean, they paint, they wash. So we said, let's do something that gets the community going. And so we take on this challenge, 100 cars in a day. And get together, so it'll show our teamwork, it'll show our skill at what we do. They train, and so that's the kind of things they can talk about at interviews, their commitment, their responsibility. And majority of them, 98% of them, have no cars. So none in their family.
I want to talk about how we're going to make this work. What's the strategy going into this? When is this car wash?
It's on Saturday.
This Saturday.
The 31st of May.
What's the game plan?
So the game plan is that as the cars come in, we greet them. They get directed to the first station, and as the first car, the first station is the power wash. We take out all the sand and the mud, and as that car goes up to the wash station, another car comes behind. So we're never free. So as cars are going up, one is just following behind. So we go from the power wash to the wash station, to the rinse, and then to the dry. Then you're gone in 15 minutes guaranteed.
How many stations? 4 stations.
Yes.
So do you guys feel that would be enough manpower though? How many people for a station?
For the power washer is only one, because that's all you need. For the wash, it's 2 persons, one on each side. We start from the front panel of the car, go to the back, and we finish that. For the rinse, again, it's only 1 person, and for the dry, it's 2 to 3 people.
Then you'll rotate individuals, I would imagine, in terms of how many persons will you have out there volunteering in total? You have a amount already? People signed up?
Yes, sir. They have 7 of us so far, and they have more who is coming in from the community who is helping us, and previous Y members from years ago coming to help us.
So you guys are planning to wash 100 vehicles. If we break down the time needed to get that 100, how much time do you think would be taken on a vehicle?
You don't stay maths now?
Well, I'm trying to make sense of 100 vehicles in one day.
Is you don't make sense of ambitious goals, you just go at it and just tackle it.
So you told me earlier that it'll be like 15 minutes per vehicle, right? And that's how we'll be able to reach our goal. How much is for one of the service, or how much does it cost to wash it?
It costs $20 for the tickets. You can purchase it by going on the Facebook page, and we have the flyers there with the QR code that you can scan, and the link to the Google Doc that you can sign up, or you could contact our office to purchase the physical ticket.
I like how the flyer has 15 minutes guaranteed as well.
Exactly.
So you all are standing by at 15 minutes.
Yes, sir.
And it could be done in less sometimes, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, smaller vehicles, probably 10 minutes, especially if they're not that dirty. But you know the dirty inside of vehicles right now?
No, sir, just the outside.
So it's primarily the outside, and you just pay $20. Talk a bit about how important the funds are from this fundraising.
Well, the funds for the fundraising from the car wash is for the high schoolers. What is for the printer, the ink, the paper, the Bristol boards that they use for projects, and markers.
Yeah. So you as a youth leader, you have seen the services offered at the Y impact your friends and your communities in positive ways, correct?
Yes, sir.
Talk about that.
Well, when I have projects, right, sir, it's usually like big Bristol boards or thing, and sometimes my school don't have those. Usually I have like shilling Bristol boards, and when I have the big projects like 3D models or like big drawing models, I go to the Y. They give me the Bristol board, and sometimes they have some very artistic people who are very good at drawing. I'm not very good at drawing. Sometimes Herman helped me with lines, like drawing the lines too. And
You're correct, because when you're doing projects, any assignments, the prices can rack up, right? When you're printing a whole lot of printing, when you're doing a whole lot of projects, especially for like end of term, when you have to do all of those final projects, all of those big projects, the bills will rack up. You have to get markers, you have to get Bristol board, you have to get printing, all of that. And by Y giving it for free, it saves a lot of money for the youth that they can use for other things.
And at the end of the day, all of this is to ensure that you get a good grade, so that you could achieve your academic goals and your pursuits in life, right? So it might be, for some people, just a Bristol board, but at the end of the day, there's a bigger picture here, academic achievement.
Gentlemen, what does it mean to you guys to be youth leaders within your communities?
well, for me, to be a youth leader is like a position where I to inspire the younger generation to try become a leader like us. When I was in my primary school days, like standard 1, standard 2, they had a youth leader whose name was Clifton. He was my inspiration to be a youth leader. And I'm still trying to bring up myself to his level.
And for you, Herman?
Well, I also had a youth leader, Dorita. She was very knowledgeable in school and especially for like technology, so that's why I followed her steps, and now I help with the cleaning of the laptops, the reinstalling of the operating system, all of the installing up the software in the softwares and the softwares, and then doing the physical cleaning. So I looked up to her, and then as a leader, I want to be someone that someone can look up to and can inspire someone to be a better person.
Oh, that's amazing. The structure there. You had people before you.
Yeah.
You
and
came
they remember
in,
their
you filled the
names.
spot, right? And now others are going to come behind you and be inspired to do the same thing, and just continues that cycle. That's really, I can cool see that now to listen to these things.
Can I chime in? Because sometimes we say, well, why you do all this for free? And really, it's family. And we don't charge our children for snacks when they come home from school. Every child, irrespective of economic level, charging home to eat something. So we have food served, actually, not just snacks. And so they feel at home. It builds their self-esteem, their sense of confidence. It's a place where I come and I get support to advance in life. And it can be from anything, whether it's part clothing or tennis wear or extra money for tuition or graduation out of fourth form. And like you say, and we teach that, so they start learning that. So it impacts them now and for their families as well as who they mentor for the future. And they are involved. So just like family, they are contributing. As I say, they cut the yard, they service the lawnmowers, they clean up We have picnic tables where we serve the food every day. In the summers or in Easter time, we always get a week where they're scraping and painting. And we get professional volunteers do come in. Like if we want to learn to do what you're doing in interview, we ask for help, and people come and they set up their little cameras and you all do it. And so you do 2 or 3 sessions and then it's, wow, we produce something.
Yeah.
So we're constantly, I want to say thanks to the community, we get people to teach. Like he said, we have each room has a certain amount of laptops or computers. We're on Moodle, we're, you know, they have their Google, they have internet free, computer free, but you walk in, but they keep the place clean. They have to mop it, they paint the computer lab where they are. So it's a real service that
they give back to,
that's
to
what I'm
the same
saying.
organization and system
they
that
have to
served
take
them.
Precisely.
It's a beautiful story.
So it's really old school, new school. I call it old school, new school, because we use the values and the teaching, but now instead of maybe washing dishes, they are servicing computers, and they have to learn to use Excel from a young age in high school on how to filter and put in all the model numbers for the computers they've serviced and pack things away. Then they learn to box it, and we have to call, you know, the waste control to take it away because we can't throw it in the mangrove. So there's a lot of daily lessons in life at the YMCA.
Excellent. All right, so just finally, time and place. We didn't get that, Herman.
Saturday, May 31st, from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
May 31st?
Yes, sir.
So not this Saturday, May 31st at the end of the month. All right, I was on the wrong impression.
And the location will be?
At the YMCA.
At the YMCA.
And we'll invite you that week to see. How's that? We
Yeah.
can invite you all, come do a story on their graduation, and you drive through.
Yeah.
And get that wash.
Service.
And yes, you can bring 2 vehicles for that day.
That's a great idea.
And so if I have 4 media with 2 vehicles, then you get to see that in 15 minutes, the first car comes out. But every 4 minutes after that, a car is coming.
Best believe we stopwatch.
We have your mats now.
No, well, stopwatch. The moment that pass 15 minutes, $5 discount immediately. Cause we not play that. If you say guarantee, we want a guarantee, right?
Not that we don't play that. But guys, we continue to be inspired by the work that you guys do. This is just amazing. I think what I appreciate the most is the stories that are coming out of the Y. And we've seen it firsthand right here with the 2 gentlemen that just spoke to us. So congratulations.
And thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
Thank you.
Also though, if people are moved by what they just heard, Dr. Cuellar, if they would like to donate, how can they do so?
We have a Facebook page, we have a web page we'll be putting up. We want to say thanks to Grace Kennedy, to HRCU and Puma Belize, who's helping us to support with all the supplies. So all tickets sold will be straight towards the youths and their work. It's not going. So all of it, the QR code has our bank account. So actually in this case, you can go on and buy a ticket or just give a donation on the QR code.
Excellent.
And it has the bank account, and we send your receipts and everything. And 90% of this program, this specific program, is organized by youth. Designs of the QR code, designs of the flyers, all the marketing and media was done by youths, past or present. So
amazing. All right. Well, thank you guys, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Well, that does it for our show this morning. And thank you to all of our guests who joined us, as well as you guys for tuning in with us. It is May 15th, and we have a birthday shout out, Paul. We want to say a huge happy birthday to Ivan Reyes. This is our producer's dad, and she's sending a very special happy birthday to him. Happy birthday, Mr. Reyes, and we hope that you enjoy your day today. And as well as anyone else celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you too. If you'd like to give a birthday shout out, or if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can send us an email at oye@channel5belize.com.
You can also catch us live every weekday morning at Open Your Eyes BC.
As well as Instagram for behind the scenes contents. That's OIE Belize. You can even text us or call us on our OIE phone number. That's 675-2555. Again, Thank you so much for joining us, and please do us a favor and join us for Fun Friday tomorrow when you open your eyes.
And start your morning right.
Until then, keep your eyes, your mind,
And your hearts open.
have a wonderful Thursday.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank, our country, your bank, and Smart, bringing people together.